Alright guys, West Ham have just beaten Watford by a goal to nil. And yeah, I thought Watford were better than the scoreline makes them out to be. I thought Watford played quite well today, and they definitely looked like they had something going forwards, which, I mean, recently they have been quite poor. So I think there definitely are a lot of positives for Watford to take out of this game. Even the goal that Jared Bowen scored was desperately unlucky for Watford. Took a massive deflection off Samir, Jared Bowen shot. Because I mean, if that doesn't take the deflection, that's like a 25, 30-yard shot that Ben Foster comfortably saves. But it took the deflection and went past Ben Foster, and that won the game for West Ham. But yeah, there wasn't loads of chances in the game. It wasn't a game that was filled with chances at all. I'm just trying to think of chances. West Ham had a good one in the first half when I think it was Ben Rama had a shot saved by Ben Foster and then hit the post, but I think it would have just about been covered on the line. Yeah, but I didn't see anything in West Ham tonight that made me think like that they were a great side. I thought Watford were good enough, definitely, to get a draw out of this game. But yeah, I mean, there is definitely some controversy in West Ham starting 11 with Kurt Zouma starting. Um, just to make my thoughts on the situation clear, I think Kurt Zouma is a cretin who should not be playing for West Ham, should not be playing for any team. I mean, the apology he's made is, I mean, it's an apology, but how can you apologise for that when you looked like you were enjoying it so much at the time, like booting your cat across the living room floor? Just stupidity. Just to, like, my thoughts on Kurt Zouma now are that he is an ugly cretinous, that is the word that comes to mind, tosser who enjoys torturing animals by the looks of things. I mean, this might be a one-off, but I mean, there's not many days where I wake up and think, you know what, I feel like kicking a cat today. Like, I think if that's the sort of thing you do, you don't really do it as a one-off. I think you do it most days, probably. It's the sad thing. Yeah, just what an idiot. But yeah, anyway, on from that, he's a complete tool, Kurt Zouma, and he shouldn't have been playing tonight. But yeah, Watford, I thought they deserved a bit more out of the game. One player who did really impress me for Watford was Juraj Kuchka, who I thought had a good game against Burnley at the weekend when I watched him. He always looked like he wanted to bring the ball forward whenever he got it. Same with Musa Sissoko, especially in the second half. He was always trying to be positive whenever he got on the ball and bring it forward. I thought Josh King also made a few good runs, but Declan Rice did ever so well to just run back and stop him from getting a shot off. Like Declan Rice was almost at times today playing as like a third centre back somehow, whilst playing in midfield. I don't know if that makes sense, but there were a lot of times where Josh King gets played through, and the only player I can really compare Declan Rice to tonight was it was like watching Virgil van Dijk, the way that Van Dijk can stop a striker from getting a shot off by using his body position well. And like, if I'd never have watched this game before and you showed me, if I'd never watched Declan Rice before, sorry, and you showed me highlights of this game, I would think that Declan Rice is one of the best centre backs in the league, because some of the moments he had when defending against, I think Josh King it was mostly, were really good pieces of defending. I think for England, Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham, that is some midfield to go forward within the future. Like they should, in theory, be a really good partnership for the upcoming tournaments for England. Yeah, but West Ham. Well, the thing with Watford is they didn't get really close to scoring at many times, but they created. Oh, it's hard to say really. They looked like they played quite well, but they didn't really create much. Now I think of it, West Ham definitely had the better chances, but Watford I thought were just as good. But yeah, it was a good night's entertainment to watch that game. Um, Watford, I can't see them staying up now, because Newcastle, after the result they've just got as well, beating Everton 3-1, they look like they should stay up now, because the amount of quality they've signed in January. Burnley have got so many games in hand, and at the moment they're currently drawing 1-1 with Man United. They, I was impressed with them against Watford as well. So that they could potentially make a comeback and make it out of that bottom three as well. So for me, I can't see Watford staying up. They're the team I'm probably most sure about are going to get relegated. But West Ham, I can't see them getting top four. They got the win tonight, but it wasn't a great performance, I didn't think, if I'm being completely honest. But then again, United are dropping points at Burnley, and Arsenal and Tottenham both aren't like the greatest sides ever and could potentially bottle it as well. So you never know. But 3 points is 3 points at the end of the day. But yeah, basically that's it really. Kurt Zouma shouldn't have played and shouldn't play again. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.